Meters to race. Starter hits the lever and we are underway, and Carved in Stone didn't get a good start at all, has jumped completely outwards. Its head was turned sideways in the gate when the starter let them go. Fire Alarm is the first one to respond, goes off to lead them. Rainbow River holds the inside rail second. On the outside of runners Ruby Claire. Then in behind those ones is Fire Festival, the blue cap in between runners. Take Your Time is going 4 deep, and just in between them is Million Reasons in the white colours. Lady Thea's down the inside running rail, 7-8 lengths off the leader in the pink sleeves, followed by behind them Laugh Till I Cry. Then came Poise Panache behind that, followed further back by Gentile, Carved in Stone and Burn Bright. Down the straight, 600 metres left to go. Fire Alarm guides them into the home straight from Ruby Claire, the red colours, 2 off the inside. Then came behind them Rainbow River, followed by Lady Thea. Then in behind them is Laugh Till I Cry down the centre, also looking to move in. 300 metres to go. Rainbow River now claims the advantage from Fire Alarm, is still right there. Further back in the field is Ruby Claire, then Laugh Till I Cry and Gentile running on behind that. It's Rainbow River and Fire Alarm, these two to fight out the last 100. Rainbow River just with its neck in front. Gentile's running strongly on the outside. Rainbow River won it. Second Gentile, then came behind that Fire Alarm, who'll run third. And further back, Laugh Till I Cry. And Take Your Time was further back in the field. So Rainbow River, the light blue colours under Yeni, comes through to score. Down the inside is Fire Alarm still holding on, but here's Rainbow River. And Muzieni is really riding very well now. And after his victory in Singapore, that obviously builds up confidence. They do get close together, those two. Gentile running on the outside of the track as well. 1:12:11:6. Just been confirmed by our race day judges. 1:12:11:6.
Welcome back. Rainbow River from the Kelly Mitchley stable gets it right this afternoon, race 2. And I'm sure a lot of people would have taken a chance, followed the comments, and banked it in the first leg of the PA. I didn't, purely because a little bit naughty going to post. But well done to the Kelly Mitchley stable, and good to have Rainbow River in the winner's box. I've got Welcome. CP's going to be the guy receiving the 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. Welcome, please tell him. Very, very well done. And CP, I'm sure he appreciates World Sports Betting's sponsorship. Thank you so much. Let's go to Muzieni, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we've watched racing the whole week, and wherever we go, all the presenters are saying the same thing, and we're not going to be left in the dark as well, because we're very proud of Muzi. We were shouting him home like everybody else did. We've heard it in the week as well, and Muzi, top class, firstly, for what you did out at Singapore, and you know, we're all into rugby and we're into everything, but when you guys go abroad, I promise, I get the goosebumps standing here. You're representing South Africa, and you did a sterling job. We're very proud of you. Top class. Well done.
Thank you very much, Neil. Appreciate it. Yeah, it is. Though you do well, you know, at home they're watching. And like I said on the other interviews, you know, I went down, didn't look like a good card, and the trainer obviously just hoping for his horse to run a big race. And thank God when everything materialized, the hot pace and minding my own business at the back, and great finish. So it was something special to bring back home.
Sure, and at a big price as well. And like they say, hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie. When Muzi goes, they're in trouble at the end of the day. But let's get on to the winner this afternoon, Rainbow River. There was talk, and Kelly was very confident. She said working very well, winning chance. A little bit naughty, a little bit full of herself going down to post?
Yes, I was concerned. I just didn't want her to run a race. It's quite warm outside, and got to the start, was panting. I thought, oh, you know, she's got herself so worked up. I don't know if I'm going to get a full run of her ability or form. But she came with some decent form in Joburg. There were 1 or 2 decent runs there. She had to be competitive. Dangers were drawn wide, Richard and Mr. Smith's runner. So I was in a pole position. All I had to do was just not fluff my lines, keep my spot, and decided to take it up a bit early. Richard came at about that 800 looking to drag it up, and I find in her races she doesn't really come with a hell of a finish. She just rolls. So it just worked out on a nice galloping track, and obviously Kelly had her prepared to the tee, so well done.
All right, top class. I hope to see you later, Muzi.
Thank you, well done. Well done to Mr. Scott and Andrea. Big thank you to them. Well done to Stone Stamco.
All right, very well done. And yeah, we wait for Kelly. And then Rainbow River was bred out at Clifton Stud. Now, if you follow racing, like I'm sure the viewers out there do, have a look at the success rate of Clifton Stud. They do a sterling job, quality horses coming out there. So when you get those catalogues, I'm going to give them a bit of a plug today, because I tell you, time and time again, I look, bred by Clifton Stud, bred by Clifton Stud. So well done to you guys if you are watching out there, Peter Blythe and the rest of the family. Well done. Winner's box, a little bit of pressure, a little bit of money. You were expecting a good run, weren't you?
No, we were expecting her to win today. Expecting a very good run from her. I mean, she's been working very well at home. She's a bit of a hot filly. I actually said to Carl, she's actually very well behaved today compared to she behaves at home. We just did change putting the tongue tie on her. Did find that she makes a slight breathing noise at home, and that's why I think she runs in snatches in a race. And today she did us proud and went all the way to the line. And also well done to the second horse that ran in the race.
Yes.
Big surprise.
Massive improvement.
A lot of improvement from her, and I think there's still room for more improvement for her. And also just want to say a huge well done to Desiree and Scott, massive supporters of our yard, and also just so nice to have them in the yard and get another win for them. And also just want to say thanks to our sponsors, Betway South Africa, and to our whole team, and also to Carl for putting them in the right races.
All right, now take a step to your left, and let's get Marilyn with those dimples in the picture there as well. From the Racehorse Owners Association member, 15,000 lifted high so they can see the money. People want to see the moolah. There we go. So very well done to you, Kelly, and the owners, and thanks, Marilyn. Become part of the Racehorse Owners Association as well. Right, what's up next? Well, the Pick Six starts in the next race. Now, Kelly, you've always, and I must say, we do appreciate it. You send it out. If you don't, even if you do interviews or you don't, we get it. And today you sent it through a little bit early on. So I'm going to start now in race 3, where you've got single file. Your comment was working well at home, a quartet chance.
Yeah, I think he can run up into quartets. He might just be a little bit in need of the run, as he is carrying a little bit of pudding on him. But I do think he can run a good race, and Hawk Circle as well. We did give him a gallop, so try to get the second run out, the rest out the way. So expecting a decent effort from him as well.
All right, because your comment is pretty confident, apart from the second run off the rest.
Yeah.
You said could finish on top of them, which
He
is
can.
pretty good. Now, in race 4, you've got Brendan James working well at home, quartet chance, and then you've got Kingdom of Heaven. He needs to show a bit of improvement.
Yes, no, he needs to show a bit of improvement. We also did add a tongue tie on him. If you can see, he goes and he stops in a race, so trying that and trying some cheek pieces so he can focus more in the race to see if he can get a little bit more up there.
All right, then race 5. Now, touch on Ella's Delight, because you've given it here an each-way chance.
Yeah, no, if she doesn't win, she can run. She can be right on top of them and be like second, third. So expecting a decent effort from her, as she is much better on the poly track. But today is turf, so just see how she goes.
All right, race 6, Aquila Gold.
Aquila Gold is coming off an enforced break, so if he's not in need of the run, he can run well.
Race 7, you've got See You in a Bit, De Janeiro.
See you in a bit. She's looking very well at home. She's been very disappointing, as last time I thought she'd run a bit better than she did. So she could be a surprise on the day.
Okay, and De Janeiro?
De Janeiro have added the blinkers back on her. Just want to see how she goes with them on today.
All right, in race 8. Now, as I say this, Nadine's going to smile, because you guys went home with a bucky load of money last time out, with room for manoeuvre coming to the races, 20-1, backed right into that Toyota Hilux bucky, and won first time out I mean, the people poured in buckets, won accordingly, good enough to go back-to-back, because your comment says can finish in top 3.
Look, it's difficult from coming out the maiden straight into an open race. So I do think he's good enough to win the race. He's always showing the same work at home. I mean, he improves every time. But it is a bit difficult task coming out the maidens. But I definitely think he'll be right up there. If not winning it, he'll be right up there.
All right, so it's got to go in the Pick Six. And then you've also got Resurgence, working well at home, should be running on late. Is that the right?
Resurgence, just looking for some improvement. Since he won, he hasn't really shown too much at home. He's just hasn't really improved after his maiden win, but I'm expecting to see improvement from him in the races.
All right, don't run away, you're the lucky omen. And Pick Six starts now. Get on. Rainbow River, the winner of the second race this afternoon, become part of the play out at Fairview. We're looking for a decent pool this afternoon.